Hi, my name is Robin Cook, and I did my report on ethics in accounting. I am an accounting major, and so I thought it'd be interesting to pick this topic and do some research. Accounting today is a lot different than it was back in the 1800s. We now have computer software, we have the internet, so we have access to a global market of accounting. And with that, there are accounting laws, standards, regulations that are put into place to help us in a global market. Unfortunately, we've also had scandals, and we've had some big scandals in the past. In the early 2000s, we had the Enron, which they reported having more money than they did. It was going from the CEO to the accounting to the auditors. We had auditors that were in-house. They were auditors who were being paid to audit the books, also to give advice on how to run the company, which is a conflict of interest. We had WorldCom, which was a huge telemarketing internet services that was reporting things as revenue, which were not. They were abusing the system. With that, we had to have laws. We had to help us to control what was going on. The Sarbanes-Oxley Act, which nickname is the SOX law, is required CEOs. You have to know what's going on. You can't blame the little guy for what's going on. So it also put in place prison time, fines, things like this for these accounting frauds. Now, we have a lot of ethical problems going on in our society. How do we fix that when it comes to accounting? The problem is we have accounting everywhere. You have it in your bank. You have it in your grocery store. Accounting, part of that is inventory. You have accounting going on at our school, CWI. Everywhere we go, we have accounting. So how do we keep it? How do we keep it trustworthy? How do we make it so people do not feel like they're being taken advantage of? And the other side, we have small business. When you have a small business, you have one person doing everything. Now, if it's the owner, that's a different story. But if you have an employee hired who's got to do taking the payments, entering it into the accounting system, making the deposits, when you have one person doing it all, you set yourself up for failure. Because then that person has the ability to cause fraud, to cook the books, as they say. My conclusion on this is I'm hoping in the future that we can have more honesty in our society and in a global market. It's sad, the fact that they have to make more laws to try to get this versus the word ethics. What does that mean to you, to I? What does that mean? Does anybody value honesty anymore? I'm hoping this will change. And unfortunately, in the past, people have lost money. We've had people who have lost their retirement. And maybe when you're 20, it doesn't seem important, but when you get up in your 60s and you realize retirement's around the corner, investing is a way to have money for the future, for when you do retire. We can't rely on Social Security to be there. It's not going to happen. And we need to have honest accountants again. We need to have someone that we can trust. So I'm hoping that will happen in the future. People will trust again. Thank you.